break this one. This one. We got another one! Hey! Let's go! Let's go! Today, I will be showing you how to get modded weapons in Fortnite Save the World. In this video, I will be going over all of the currently working in-game glitches as of 2025 that you can go and do right now in order to get some weapons that would not be obtainable by any normal means. So yes, these weapons are pretty cool and rare. If you want more information on them, you can go check out my video on modded weapons in Fortnite Save the World Explained. That'll tell you everything you need to know about modded weapons, why they're rare, and also in that video, I showcased a whole bunch of different weapons, and this is the first video of many I will be making on showing you how to actually get them. Starting off with the first few that I showcased from that video, which will be the glitched modded weapons. So make sure you stay tuned for this video and the other ones coming up, because I have a lot more cooler videos on some even crazier weapons on how to get those as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, and show your support so I know there's interest in this topic so I can keep making these videos. Alright, so I've loaded up into my base here, and as you can see, it's still currently under construction, but that's not what we're here for. So let me go ahead and look at all of these weapons that I've laid out on the ground here. So what these are is these are all the weapons you'll be able to obtain from this glitch, and I went into a lot more detail in the last video as to what makes these rare and why they're modded. And in that video, I only showed about 1 or 2 examples of these, and in this video, I will be showing you all of them. Alright, so specifically for this glitch, before I get into exactly how it works, you're going to want to know what you want to find. So that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to be going over these examples, and you'll basically see whatever ones you want to find. You'll then go and then follow the steps later on in the video to actually get them. But let me just show you guys exactly what you can get from this. Starting off with these ones, but let me get this stupid launcher out of my inventory first. So the main thing with this glitch is that first things first, you're going to want to go into a ghost town zone to load up and get these weapons. Now, like I said, they are an in-game glitch, so the zone that you load into will determine what kind of weapons you can get. Specifically, the only zones you can do for this to work will be in either Canny Valley or Twine Peaks. And the reason for that is because you're going to want to go ahead and look for a ghost town zone. And that'll be the only zone this will work in. You cannot do it in any other zone because we're going to be looking for a specific structure that'll allow us to get these weapons from a random drop rate. So yes, it is a bit random, but for these specific weapons, you're going to want to load into a kind of lower tier Canny Valley zone in order to get these ones right here. And what these are is these are blue or green rarity malachite modded pistols. And again, I explain in more detail as to why these are modded in the previous video if you want to know more about these and why they're rare. But specifically, these are level 1 out of 1 and malachite, so these are upgraded wrong power levels. And you'll have to go into a low rarity Canny Valley if you want to get the best chance at being able to get these right here. So if that's the kind of stuff you're looking for, just load up into a lower tier Canny Valley zone and you should be able to get those. Now, let's look at the next one right here. If you are kind of into Shadow Shard and Obsidian, you're going to want to go into more of a mid-tier Twine Peaks zone or the highest level Canny Valley missions. So that'll allow you to get a higher chance at getting Shadow Shard and Obsidian moddeds. As you can see, this is just Shadow Shard level 1 out of 1. I only have one example of these, as these are surprisingly pretty hard to find, the Shadow Shard and Obsidian versions. For some reason, I believe it has something to do with the drop rates, which is incredibly strange with this glitch. But anyways, let's just get into the easiest ones to find right here. And as you can see, this is obtained from the highest of rarity Twine Peaks missions, so specifically the 160 zones and only ghost town zones. That is the only zone that will work with this. You cannot find these in any other zones, although you might be able to, but it is very, very difficult. It is just the easiest to do these in ghost town zones as it is right now. So, and as you can see in my inventory here, I have a whole bunch of epic rarity pistols here. They're all power level 32. Bright Core, and they're made from Sunbeam as well. So these are all modded again, upgraded wrong power levels. Alright, so for the glitch itself, you're going to want to go ahead and load into any one of the ghost town zones. For this one, I'm going to load up into the 160 zone, and we're going to be looking for the power level 32 epic weapons. Specifically, we're going to see if we could find any of the cooler ones that are not pistols or SMGs, but I don't know. We'll just see if we can find one, and I'll show you guys exactly how to do this. Alright, so we are in this mission here, and now let's go ahead and start looking for a specific structure. First, let me see if I can just get some height. Alright, so you're going to want to build up and just have a look for some buildings here. Let me see if I could find any of them. Where's anything that'll have candles? That's what we're actually going to be looking for here. So, having a quick look. What we're going to look for is a church building, which I do not see. And then there's a building at the very back. There we go. So that building right there at the little clock, that one's going to have candles in it. And there is no other one here. So we're going to head over to that building and see if we can find any of these candles here. All right, so I'm at this building here. Let's see. Oh my god, we're getting attacked. All right, so let's see if we can get down here. All right, so these candles here will drop it. That won't give me anything, but let's see if we can get one of these weapons. Nothing. Nothing. All right, so yeah, it does take a while. Let's see. Okay, I got some random stuff, but that's not a weapon. So pretty much if you get a weapon from any of these candles, it's a guarantee that it'll be modded. So let's just see if we can get any more of these. Nope. And nope. All right, so I didn't get anything. That one is just a part of the table there. Unless maybe this one. No, that's one of the fat ones. It doesn't drop anything. All right, so there was no candles in this zone. So if that happens, you're going to have to load into another mission. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I get to spend however long it's going to take me until I can actually get a clip of me finding any of these. So wish me luck. All right, let's see if there's any in here. Nope. Oh, shoot, we got one. We got one. Yo. Okay, there we go. As you can see, Bright Core Zap Zap. So I believe I already have that one, but there you go. That is a modded pistol. I don't even think I got all the other candles in here, so I'm just going to quickly see if I could find any more here. Let's see. I think there's monsters here, though, so... Oh, yeah, and I don't exactly... Oh, man. If I shoot the RPG down there, you can see the candles right there. And I can't shoot the floor because it's going to break. But yes, as you can see, it is possible. I did just get one. Let me see if I can. All right, there you go. I think I've cleared everything here. I swear to God, if I get jumped by something else, I'm going to lose it. All right, no, I think we're good. All right, so we actually got a decent chance to get another item here. Hopefully, I just want something that's not a candle. Or no, not a candle. I want something that's not a pistol or an SMG, because I just got another one. Oh, I think I got some of the traps from that just now, too. Let's see, actually. Did we get a modded trap? And no, we did not. All right. So let's search this chest as well. Maybe get a modded trap from this, too. That'd be pretty cool. And we got just some melee. All right. Maybe we could get a modded trap from here. We did get a trap, and it's not modded. All right. But we still got a bunch of candles. So let me break this one. Nothing. All right, let me break this one. This one. We got another one! Hey, let's go, let's go. All right, let's see. There we go, guys. Power level 32. Sunbeam Haywire Storm. Wow, I actually got 2 in one mission. That's pretty crazy. Let me see if I can get a modded trap from this. No, what is that? Not modded again. So yeah, this is what they should be like. But yeah, these are 2 modded pistols, and I'm still not done with all the candles. There's 2 left here. Please, there's no way. 3 in one place. And no, of course, we couldn't get that lucky, but would you look at that, guys. On the second game, I already found 2 modded weapons in one game, guys. So these are going to be added to my collection. I am not sure if I already have this exact Sunbeam Haywire Storm. I'll have to check to make sure. But other than that, that is how you do this glitch. And again, different zones will get you different types of weapons, and it is a random drop. But that is pretty cool, as this is still working. So go and do this, guys, before it does get patched, if they ever actually do decide to patch it after all this time. And I'm going to go ahead and have a look at these other ones here, because there's something very interesting about this glitch that you should all know if you want to get more of the super, super valuable ones. So one thing that I need to explain is that any pistols or SMGs that you can acquire from this glitch are incredibly common. So it is still pretty hard to get them to drop, and that is why I'm making this video, as it is a very, very rare chance to even get one. But if you do, the most common ones will be pistols and submachine guns, and there's a reason for that. So pretty much the lore behind this glitch is that way back in the day, back when there was no SMG class, so pretty much these were all pistols, this structure was only able to really drop pistols that had specific perks or whatever and power levels. But if you keep in mind, the OGs in this game will remember that back when the submachine gun class was not a thing, weapons did not drop with any perks. So that is exactly the example you can see here. None of these have any perks on them either. So pretty much what these are is these are OG drops from a specific item, and they are unchanged for the new updates. So pretty much what that means is Epic Games forgot to update the drops in all of these items. So what that means is these are the original drops you were able to get, and because they're not updated properly, they became modded because they're glitched. So that is exactly what happened with these. So they should have perks, they should be, you know, a higher power level that's proper, but since they are not, they were all glitched out instead, and they are all modded. So that's the lore behind this, and the most common ones are going to be SMGs and pistols because of that. And the only issue with this glitch is that you are able to get a lot cooler ones right here. So specifically the Sunbeam one-shot, and this is a sniper rifle, and then these two melee weapons that I have right here. And what makes these so much more valuable is because this glitch should only be able to drop you pistols, or what were pistols back in the day, so also submachine guns. So because there is a small chance you can get anything else other than a pistol or submachine gun, that means these weapons here are incredibly valuable. And in order to put it into perspective, this took me hours of searching missions just to get these weapons right here, and I only got 3 of them that are not pistols or SMGs. So if you really want to look for some really rare ones, try your luck at getting anything other than a pistol or SMG, as an assault rifle or anything else like that would be extremely cool, or even a grenade launcher or rocket launcher will be insane. I have not seen any of those, but if anyone could find those, that'll be absolutely crazy to see one of those. Now that we're done with those, let's go ahead and look at some of these traps that you're able to obtain. Now, this kind of follows a similar method as the rest of these weapons obtained from the candles do, but it's a little bit different. Now, I do not believe you can get these from the candles. You might, but I'm not too certain. But you will notice that sometimes you'll randomly have these weird traps in your inventory from missions. And there's a reason for that. That is because these are kind of randomly obtainable from killing animals, searching chests or other random objects, and specifically for the legendary ones here, you can get these ones from the gadget, which is a supply drop gadget. Now, again, with all the rest of these, you are not really able to get any legendary ones from the glitch. The only time you can get legendary ones that are modded is from the supply drop gadget, and that'll only give you traps. So to get these legendary weapons is pretty much impossible. I've not even seen a legendary one modded from this at all. So if anyone could find one, that'll be pretty insane, as that will prove me wrong. But the way I see it is impossible, because I have not even seen one. But anyways, for the traps, I know it is able to get the legendary ones from the supply drop, and the rest of these were all just obtained through destroying things, searching things, or killing animals. Alright, so now that we're done with all of those, let's go into the vault and have a look at some weapons that are also glitched, but are no longer obtainable. So as you can see here, I have a Hydra and a tiny instrument of death, and these have no perks on them. Now, I did showcase the Hydra in the modded weapons video if you want to know as to why this is rare. And of course, it is just because it has no perks. And these are glitched modded weapons, but they're not exactly modded because they were obtainable through way back in the day when you were able to get chests and storm chests. All weapons just didn't have perks back then. So these technically aren't modded. They just have no perks. But if they were obtained through other means or something that wasn't able to drop from a storm chest or a chest, then they would be modded if they have no perks, like say a Gravedigger or Nocturno, because you obviously can't get those from any storm chest or a chest. But these are still pretty cool because these are OG examples of weapons that dropped from back in the day. And these are kind of glitched current examples of OG weapons that are still dropping today, even though they shouldn't. And that is why these are modded, because they are wrong power level, like I said. Not just because they have no perks, but because also the power level is all messed up on those as well. So these are definitely a lot more modded than these are, but they were all obtained from drops, and they're all pretty much OG weapons. Some are just current dropped ones, and some are just not current dropped ones. So yes, that'll be pretty much it. These are all of the glitched modded weapons in Save the World you can pretty much find, including traps, everything else, the OG glitch modded weapons. These are pretty much all of them you can expect to see, and all of these are still obtainable through the current glitch with the candles, which is pretty cool. This has not been patched for years, and that is honestly why it is so glitched, is because it hasn't been patched for years, and they've just gotten crazier and crazier the longer they leave it like this. So go ahead, try and find as many of these as you can, get some cooler examples just like these ones over here, because I still have no idea what is possible possible to find out there. You could get some way cooler stuff than what I found on the ground here. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I have a lot more stuff later on, specifically with a lot of other modded weapons. These are all just the glitched ones, and we're going to get into those later. So if you guys found this interesting or helpful, and comment down below what stuff you found, that'll help me out a lot, especially if you guys found anything better than I did. That'll be insane. If that's true, I could even have you guys in here to show them to me in a video. I can do a showcase of even more crazier ones. Of course, we don't want to see pistols or SMGs. We want to see crazy ones. Like if there's a rocket launcher, shotgun, AR, it's anything crazy like these here. That would be pretty cool, guys. So let me know in the comment section below if you had better luck finding these than I did, or if you need any help with these as well. And stay tuned, because I will be doing giveaways later, and there is a secret link to my Discord server that I just dropped. Well, haven't dropped yet. If you want early access to it, there is a link in the channel description if you click on my page, and that'll allow you to get early access to the Discord server, because that is where I will be hosting all the giveaways. Because if I'm doing code giveaways, how else am I going to send you the code without someone just stealing it? So yes, it'll have to be through Discord. So make sure you download that app, or if you already have it, just join the server, and when I host the giveaway, it'll be through there. All right, other than that, guys, if you made it this far, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.